State of Play starts with Crash Bandicoot 4.
Feel the suck.
That's not a PlayStation exclusive. But does it really need to be an exclusive to be a good game or an enjoyable game? No, but this game was the only game that made me understand why I need to feel the suck. Okay, I didn't know why everybody said they want to feel the suck. I understand that it was that they consider the state of play to suck, but I didn't understand why and how and why they use that stuff. Sorry, I don't know all the memes. Anyway, it's not like it was hard to understand what they were talking about, especially when you can really feel the suck
And really feel the suck when you vacuum his dingo dial.
because of the adaptive triggers. Next, we have Returnal, a PlayStation exclusive. You may not feel the suck unless you don't have a PlayStation 5. Then you may feel the suck if you like this game. Remember the Nintendo Direct disappointment? Well, here's a game from that. The trailer from Nintendo Direct annoyed me so much for this game that I didn't even notice it's a EA game. I first thought that it's a small indie company, and now on PlayStation you see more gameplay, you know more about the game, and the best part, you get to be a beta tester. Yay! And you don't get paid for it because EA. I'm just curious, will this game be free to play or something like that? Because I don't know. This looks like a free to play game because I'm sure EA will put a lot of buying skins and stuff like that in the game. There's no way EA will not make this studio implement some microtransactions and stuff like that. Games like this are clearly created to sell you skins and useless stuff. And I know the game can be fun, what game cannot be fun, let's be real. Even if you play Tetris, you can have fun. You can play old games, new games, whatever, you can have fun with bad games, just so you can make fun of them. That's not the point. The point is that overall, you know this game is not that great. It's just like a shooting game, but with balls. Knockout City, be a tester, a beta tester for EA, for free, yay! Only for the PlayStation. Well, I'm pretty sure they will need beta testers for PC, Xbox and Nintendo Switch, so I don't think it's only for the PlayStation. Next is Sifu, a game that a lot of people are excited about. We get just a teaser trailer, we don't know much about the game. IGN talked with the co-founder Pierre Tarno and Jordan Layani, and they said that the game will be coming to PlayStation and the Epic Game Store exclusive. It's okay, I can wait until it's not exclusive anymore to the Epic Store. If you didn't already understand this from the trailer, each time your character dies, they're revived slightly older and more skilled. So basically it's a game where you don't have to get good. I see that the gameplay was captured on the PlayStation 5 and the cinematics captured on PC for some reason. I have only two issues with this game. One, they don't say anything about the story, but you don't really need a story to enjoy a video game. And number two, the animations for kicking and punching looks like an animation where you don't do any damage. Sure, not all games need to be bloody and stuff like that, but come on, this is the best animation that you can find. I understand, Sony wants to be more family friendly, Epic Games want to be more family friendly, and this is what they want more of. Games that can have violence, but not too violent. No blood, no stuff like this, unless it's something made by Sony, then I think it's okay. Because The Last of Us, Days Gone, they were very bloody. I guess this game didn't want to get the mature rating, so whatever. From what they showed, I don't think it will be a good game. Maybe unless the story will be very good or the gameplay will get more interesting somehow. But like I said, the animations really annoy me. It looks like a cartoon, and I know the game is made to be like that because you can see the art style. I'm just saying it's not something that I would care for. Solar Ash, another game that I don't care for. And of course, it's a PlayStation and Epic Games exclusive. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for this game. I love the presentation of the game, but the game is not that. Uh. Next, we get Security Breach, Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever it's called. I don't know why people are obsessed with this game. Anyway, they don't really show a lot of gameplay or anything. If what they showed can be called gameplay, because it's clearly more a cinematic trailer. Whatever. Like I said, I don't understand why people like this. Anyway, the game will be available on PlayStation and on Windows PC. I'm not sure if it will be Steam, Epic Games or whatever because they don't say. Oddworld Soulstorm. Oddworld was a game that I played when I was a kid for a very short time, but I did enjoy the game. But it's not something that I would want to try again to replay. Apparently the game will be free for the PlayStation 5 with the PlayStation Network subscription, but not for the PlayStation 4. Oh yeah, and the user interface for the weapons and inventory for this game looks just like Horizon Zero Dawn. This game apparently will be just for the PlayStation. For now. Anyway, now I saw that at the end of the video they actually say that it will be free with the PlayStation 5 subscription. So yeah, fuck you if you don't have a PlayStation 5. Pay over $1,000 to be able to get this game free and a subscription to be able to use the internet and get this game free if you only have the subscription active. So that's not actually free. You actually rent the game. Next is Kina.
Let's say China. 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 China.
Bridge of Spirits, a game that's not exclusive to the PlayStation Store. You can also find it, of course, on the Epic Games Store. Apparently, Epic Games insist on buying even more exclusives, but guess what? I can wait. Apparently, Epic Games want more exclusives and Sony wants less. Maybe exclusives don't make a lot of money and Epic Games want to see that for themselves. The game looks cute and interesting, but we will see when it will not be an exclusive for the Epic Games Store. Deathloop, a game that will be on the PlayStation and the never mind, on PC. Come on, Epic Games Store, you can take this game. I don't like it. You can have it. Please make it exclusive forever. I don't really care. It doesn't seem to be very interesting. And I'm pretty sure it will not be interesting. The more I see this game, the less interested I become. And they don't show anything interesting. They didn't really show more. It's basically the same thing that we saw 1 year ago or whatever when the first trailer was out. So I guess they have nothing to show. And now, the reason why I am disappointed and very mad at Sony and why my state of play enjoyment was destroyed. Yuffie, the DLC. And who the fuck is Sonan? Apparently he's a new playable character? Final Fantasy really wants people to stop buying their Part 2 and Part 3 game. Final Fantasy VII was the game that made me love the PlayStation. And when the remake came, the start of the game was very close to the original. Now they just make a whole new game. Why do you still call it Final Fantasy VII? And instead of making Part 2, you make this stupid DLC. This is how you show me Yuffie as a DLC? Are you fucking kidding me? In the original she's an optional character, but seriously, you sell her as DLC? I don't think Yuffie was that interesting in the original, but It was optional, not DLC. And another issue. If it's Final Fantasy Part 1, why is the DLC made for PlayStation 5? Oh wait, Miles Morales is a DLC sold as a new game. Never mind. But wait, he's still available for the PlayStation 4. Square Enix, you motherfuckers. At least Yuffie looks the same. My main issue with all of this is if they changed so much, they added her as DLC, what will they do in part 2? Because there's a lot of interesting stuff that happens. Midgar was the most boring part of the game. In part 2, all the real action starts. It was funny that Yuffie was found as a random encounter. Well, from what I see from this trailer, they can show her story now and she can still be found randomly during part 2. Because you can clearly see they will not interact with the other Final Fantasy characters, at least for now, from what they showed. I think I will sell my Final Fantasy VII. Why do I even need one if I can't even play the DLC if I don't own a PlayStation 5? I'm pretty sure the game will be available for PC in the future and I will wait for that version. So you want to play the good stuff? Buy a PlayStation 5. You don't have a PlayStation 5? Too bad. Sony doesn't care. They care more about making you hyped about the console, but not making the console available for some reason. Maybe that's the idea. When the console will finally be available, a lot of people will buy it just so they can sell it or something like that, and they will sell a lot of copies. I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, they finish up with showing the difference between the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and I like the PlayStation 4 better. For real, to the PlayStation 5 they just added a blur filters or something like that. It looks awful, I don't like it. And the difference, it's not even that big. If you own a PlayStation 4 Pro, I'm pretty sure you will not see any difference. And oh yeah, they showed the ray tracing, the lighting, the power. If you know about ray tracing, you may know that yes, some parts will look better, but some parts, let's just say ray tracing doesn't always work and sometimes makes things a lot more worse. Maybe it will be improved in the future, but for now, ray tracing is not that impressive. Unless you want to play Minecraft. There you can see the power of the ray tracer. If you don't care about the ray tracing, you will get faster loading screens, because of course you do, because that's the main selling point for the PlayStation 5. And you can upgrade the PlayStation 4 Final Fantasy Remake to the PlayStation 5 enhanced version, and you can buy the DLC that way. All you have to do is buy a house. I mean, a PlayStation 5. Anyway, where is Clown?